Good morning. Welcome to your morning drive with Chuck. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Looks like here in Tennessee we're going to have some rain, thunderstorms again today, like we've had for the last 2 or 3 weeks. It's like living at the beach. You know it's going to rain and thunder probably every day. But my talk today is going to be on something that I've been thinking about for a while, and it's like, what is going wrong with, I'm not going to say the world, but I'm just going to say the United States, because that's where I live. I mean, what's going wrong that, you know, we have press lying about people, trying to make things up to make people look bad, make things up, make other people look good. You know, all these young people, you know, shooting each other, other people shooting people. You know, we've got mass shootings all the time, and it just doesn't really make any sense. And I got to thinking, what can be the common denominator that's happened in our country that could have caused this? And I think, at least in my opinion and what I'm thinking about, I think I found it. I think it's lack of respect. I mean, now my parents didn't beat it into me when I was younger to be respectful. You know, they told me what I needed to do. They showed me by their actions. I mean, you hold doors open for women. Same thing for people with children. You know, hold doors open for them. Older people, you hold doors open for them. I mean, it starts with simple little things like that. And also, you know, not talking back, having consequences for your actions if you're bad. And, you know, I look at young people nowadays, and obviously they have no respect for themselves or anybody else. They don't take care of things, theirs or anyone else's. They just expect, oh, somebody will get another one if this tears up or something happens to this one. No big deal. And, you know, the way they dress, I mean, I know everything comes around, you know, in the 70s, you had the free love thing and all this, but, you know, nowadays you have girls that are anywhere from 10 to 12 years old, that the way they're dressed up, you can't tell if they're 20 or not. So, you know, that goes back on the parents and also on a child not having respect for themselves. So, you know, that has something to do with it. And just the overall in general, nobody has respect for anybody. Now, if you think about it, let's go with the president. Now, I'm not going to say whether I necessarily like Trump, don't like him. I think he was the lesser of two evils on our last election. Do I think he's doing a perfect job? No. I mean, I don't think any president ever has. I think they do the best that they can. Sometimes they really screw up. But back in the day, let's like the example I like to use is John F. Kennedy. Kennedy was not a nice person. I mean, he hid the fact that he's a smoker. So did his wife. He hid the fact that he's a womanizer, and the whole Marilyn Monroe thing, plus apparently several others, and the whole Kennedy family is famous for that now. And it all goes back to respect. Back then, the media and everything, okay, that is the President of the United States. We will treat him with respect. He's a human, he's not perfect, but we're going to treat him as respect. And they didn't really go around just digging, trying to find dirt on people, to get people to buy their newspapers, watch their evening news broadcast. I mean, you know, you watch the news, it's depressing. That's all they do, is they want to find, you know, bad stuff about people. I mean, I just don't understand it. And, you know, and they want to just capitalize and go on about, you know, like these shootings. I mean, they just want to jump in, they want to start throwing ideas and thoughts out there like it's the actual news. That's exactly what happened. It happened 5 minutes ago. They don't know. But it's all got to be sensational. But it's a lack of respect. If I was a journalist, I would not want to put anything out there, written or on video, live TV, or recorded or anything, unless I knew it was a fact. You know, that's your job, that's your reputation. And 5 minutes after something happened, they was using an AR-15 with a 100-round magazine with these deadly armor-piercing bullets. You know, you hear them go on like that. You know, yeah, it was a shooting, and they done that not too long ago. And the dude was using a handgun, and the other guy's using a shotgun. Oh, it's an AR-15. Because the media is on this bandwagon. with everybody else about disarming America. Same way with Trump. Like I say, no matter whether I like it or not, I'm sort of on the borderline. They go after him like a rabid dog. Some of the same things that every other president's done for the last 20 years. They've done it. Well, it's okay when they've done it, but all of a sudden it's an evil atrocity when Trump does it. So it's just we've let our society get out of control. We've let the mainstream media take over what we believe. I mean, it's like, I pointed this out to my wife. When they had that shooting in Las Vegas, had that mass shooting, person up in the motel shooting down on the whole crowd down there. Yes, it's a horrible thing that anything like that happens. Don't think that I don't think it's a horrible thing. But the media jumped on that bandwagon about weapons and this and that, and they were reporting things that had happened when the police hadn't even gotten up there yet to see what was going on. I told her, and I said, this is a rule of thumb. Anytime anything bad happens, okay, it happens, the media starts reporting on it. I don't listen to it for at least 5 to 7 days after some of the investigation's done, some more of the actual truth has come out, and they actually report on that. But the sad thing is, we let the media get away with, really just going off the deep end when something first happens, and then reporting the truth later when they find out what the truth actually is, not what they think happened. But we let them get away with it. So they have no respect for us. They're trying to feed us any kind of line that they want to just for ratings. And we're letting them do it. Just like, my wife's big into social media. She likes watching these people on YouTube, which I have my own YouTube channel here, but I'm not here to make a fortune. I'm not here to be famous. It's just something for me to do while I'm driving like I'm doing right now. But you get these people on here, like that, what is it? Cash Me Outside girl, Daniela, whatever. And I'm sorry, but she's a total little bitch. I mean, she does whatever she wants because she has money. She thinks she can do whatever she wants, but she gets away with it. There's another one my wife watches, and she watches these out of amusement because these people are so stupid. Let me just say that. The Beverly Hills Brat, I believe she's called. Don't know what her real name is. This 16-year-old girl was given an $80,000 or $90,000 Mercedes SUV to drive by her mama. Well, she has a wreck in it, of course. And at one point, she only had a learner's permit, so she was paying some adult to ride around with her so she could drive and go wherever she wanted to. Then her mom goes off on these trips and leaves her home alone for a week or so at a time. Yeah, and all these young girls look up to this little girl because she's doing what she wants. She's got some money. She can do this. She can do that. Okay. She's being raised by the money in the media. Her mother's obviously not raising her, paying any attention to what she's doing. And she gets away with everything she does because she has the money to get out of it. What a wonderful example for young teenage people in our country. I know they say money corrupts. I believe it. I'm not rich, never will be rich. I'm just happy to be relatively comfortable. Yes, I've got bills, but I'm respectful enough. I try to pay my bills. I don't expect others to do it for me. But it just amazes me, and just as a society, like I say, nobody has respect for themselves. You see this all the time. Like, I live in Knoxville, Tennessee, and if you go down Broadway in Knoxville, Tennessee, you go down where they feed the homeless down there and they hang out. They've already run them off in one area underneath the bridge, fenced it off, because they trashed it so bad, human feces everywhere. Yet all these people have cigarettes, they have a cell phone, and they're getting free meals down there. And if it gets really, really cold, they have places to stay. Now, I know not everybody can help their situation, but those people that live like that and are that nasty down there, that they just go to the bathroom right there on the sidewalk, and then even on one of my Facebook pages, Knoxville Cop Watch, used to be Knoxville Crime, this dude was sitting right there off Broadway, sitting there and put a needle on his arm, shooting up right in plain sight of everybody, just sitting on the sidewalk. Okay, you're homeless, you're not making any money. Where do you get the money to buy that dope and then get them needles? I mean, these people just don't respect themselves. I mean, and he had to watch you drive down through there because you see him eyeballing you. I'm driving a company vehicle, the logo on the side of it. They say insurance and big bucks. You can see him just sort of thinking, well, is he going too fast? If I step out in front of him, it's going to hurt me real bad? What can I sue him for? You have no respect for yourself, no desire, determination to make anything of yourself. Just live off somebody else for the rest of your life. Now, I know some people, I know some deadbeat dads. I pay my child support all the time. I even supposed to get a refund because I was actually overpaid. I pay more than I'm supposed to sometimes. But I know some deadbeat dads that hadn't paid their exes for years, owe their exes tons of money, and they don't care. Once again, it's responsibility. They're not taking responsibility for the action of making love to that woman and making a baby. Then they want nothing to do with it. And how much of that you see anymore? I mean, these places constantly begging people to foster and adopt the children that their parents are drug addicts, or their parents abandon them, or their parents do terrible things to them, won't take care of them. I mean, the number of grandparents raising their grandchildren as their own children nowadays is ridiculous. And it's a respect thing. They don't respect themselves enough to use protection, then they don't respect their children enough to take care of them. So if you think about it, I'm sitting here, jabbering on, I know, but it seems like everybody has a lack of respect. Nobody cares about themselves or anybody else. They just want to do whatever the hell they want to. Who cares what it costs to anybody or to themselves? I mean, how many years now have we known that? I'm not saying anything against smokers. I'm a non-smoker, but if that's what you want to do, hey, more power to you. But with everything that's out there that you see how bad it is for you, I've seen people, I got family members with COPD. I had a family member that had congestive heart failure, and it all due to the smoking. You see the people with their teeth and jaw and everything rotted out of their head. And the other thing is me is nurses that work in respiratory therapy. I think it's almost a job requirement you have to smoke. But you're watching these people die from smoking-related illnesses, and you go outside and smoke a cigarette? Yeah, I don't know. People tell me it's because of stress. I don't know. Never smoked, so really don't know. But, like I say, lack of respect for yourself and those around you. I think that's what's wrong with our country, that's what we've got away from. And the other big thing that we've gotten away from is God, and they keep trying to push God more and more out of this country. I have questions. I think everybody has questions, but I believe in God. I hope I've lived my life good enough I'm going to heaven after I die. Because, after this and all this being started, whatever God has started, there has to be something else going on besides this. I'm not exactly sure what, but I do believe that, and I believe that I'm going to move on to that when I do die. I mean, there's an essence, a soul in our bodies that makes us who we are. I don't think it dies. I think it moves on somewhere. But, once again, everybody wants God out of everything. Let's take in God we trust off our money. Got to take everything to do with God, down out of any, your town hall or anything like that. And I'm like, if you don't want to believe in God, you don't want to believe in God. If it's on our money and it's on certain things, been on our stuff for the 200 years this country's been around, deal with it. Why does it have to change now? It's like taking down Confederate monuments. Why now? Why are we just now whining about this? Why are we whining about stuff like that and spending all this effort to get stuff like that done when we've got homeless? We've got veterans that are treated horribly, can't get anything done for them after they get out of the military if they're messed up, got PTSD or anything like that. We don't take care of our own people. We don't respect our own people. I mean, insurance companies don't respect nobody except money. That's who everybody worships now is money, especially insurance companies. That's why it's so hard to get anything done. Believe me, with a wife that's disabled and has many health problems, if there is, you have to believe in God and the devil, because the insurance companies are the devil because they try to rule our lives and they think they know more than doctors do. But I rattled on enough. Somebody told me my videos weren't quite long enough, so I've rattled a little longer today than I normally do. Hope I haven't bored anybody. And as always, iDriveDodge4x4@yahoo.com. If you've got any questions or comments or want to say anything about my videos, reply to my videos. I usually put them up on Facebook. You got anything to say about it? Let's get a story going. Like I said a while back, I was voted in high school to be most likely to be a talk show host. Let's get some time going to see what people have to say about things. Don't let me be the only one talking and ranting and going on. I know other people out there has got their own ideas of what's right and what's wrong. And I'm sure I pissed some people off, and I'm sure some people go, hey, yeah, I like what he has to say. But let me know. Hope everybody has a wonderful day.